Okay, love you guys. All right, let's do it. So tonight we're talking about last chance first glance. Should I do a little hi, I'm Jennifer Anderson, Superstar Director of Radiant Rockstars. It's Tuesday night, Rockstar Rally Night, my favorite night of the week where I get to spend it with all of you. Remember that? Here we are, back 2.0. Let's go. Tonight we're talking about last chance first glance parties and basically like how to work your business now in August. What does it look like? How to get PRV now. So I want to tell you, has anyone heard of a last chance first glance? Probably some of you, and probably some of you are like, heard of it, never tried it, don't really know what it is. Like you never left. Thank you, Tina. Appreciate it. You're welcome to come for the marks anytime. So let me tell you about the purpose of a last chance first glance party. So typically what happens with a last chance first glance party, it's during a transition month, which we are in right now, by the way. Transition month is when we go from one catalog to the next, okay? So we're currently going from spring and summer into fall and winter. And the purpose of a last chance first glance party traditionally is to be able to sell from both catalogs with the same party. Right? So people who maybe like you're going to have it open for people who still want to hang on to spring and summer, but also people who want to like roll right into pumpkin season or people who are already into pumpkin season. It is so hot here, so hot. And I just did a 5-day event and I'm not kidding you, 90% of the wax sales that I made were fall fragrances, 90%. Are they available right now? No, but at the end of every season, because I do events and keep wax in stock like that, I stock up on what I know people will love even through to kind of get me through to the next catalog launch. So like right now, as we're ending spring and summer, I'm going to stock up on some citrus and probably some of the fresh category that I know people will want in like maybe late December, early January before we get into the new catalog, because January and February are going to roll around and people aren't going to necessarily want clove and cinnamon and cozy fireside, but they might want something fresh and clean. So I'm going to stock on that up on that now. So I have that for my event earlier on in the year. That's how I was able to offer fall fragrances now, because I know that August 1st every year, it's like the clock strikes midnight and everybody turns into a pumpkin princess all of a sudden. And people want cinnamon rolls and pumpkin lattes, but they want their wax the same way. All right. So the purpose is traditionally to sell between both catalogs and basically just have like amazing PRV, keep the sales going right through, utilize the discontinued list and things going away in order to like capture sales at the end of this month, but also grab sales in the beginning of next month for people to, pumpkin all the things, right? Now, I like to use it a little bit differently. For me, a last chance first glance party, I like to use as sales for now, but bookings for September. Okay. And I think if you aren't using it for that reason, it's a big, big miss. Okay. Here's the thing. You can sell as much Scentsy as you want. You can have your own parties. People are always going to buy Scentsy, but if you don't maximize this opportunity to use it as a booking incentive, I think you're missing out, because this can be a pretty lucrative booking incentive. And I'll explain how I do that in just a minute. The other thing is you can offer this party style to your hosts, last chance first glance, basically where they open a party the last week of August and it's open through the first week in September, so that they can kind of, this will be for someone who wants to use their rewards on fall and winter. They would not be able to use their rewards in spring and summer. Okay. And if I use this party style for my hosts, like if I offer this party style to my host, let's say Jessica's hosting a party for me end of August, early September, what I'm going to do with her is I'm going to find out what she wants most from the fall and winter catalog, like the thing that she really wants, whether it's one of the new like tabletop fan diffusers. Are we obsessed with those or what? I'm like so excited. Tabletop fan diffusers, or it's a 6-pack of fall wax, or a new Halloween plug-in warmer, whatever the case may be, right? I'm going to find out what she wants and I'm going to get her to work on booking for me. Okay. So I want her to get bookings on my calendar and I'm going to reward her for those bookings. So I'm going to let her know, we're going to do this last chance first glance. If you can get me 3 of your friends to have a party for me in September, when I close the 3rd party, you're going to get XYZ for free, whatever it is that she wants, on top of all of her rewards that she's closing out with this last chance first glance party. You would be surprised at how much your hosts are willing to go to work for you booking those parties. You would be super duper surprised. If you give your hosts an incentive to book parties for you, they will get their friends to have parties. But it has to be something compelling, right? Like if your host is into laundry and you're offering her scent circles, it's not going to be compelling. Does that make sense? It's got to be compelling. It's got to be something she wants. Now, here's the other cool part to this. If you're really being a good consultant and using all the parts of your brain, you're looking at this host as basically your next teamie. Okay? Because what you want to do is flip her into a consultant, and then boom, she has 3 bookings on her calendar. All of her friends can host the party for her. Does that make sense? So it's just like little by little, step by step, because she's just done the hard work of booking parties. That's basically consultant in training, right? That's practice, being a practice consultant. So many different opportunities here with Last Chance First Glance. So that's number 1, that's the purpose. Number 2, here are the tools you need for a Last Chance First Glance party. So first things first, you need the current spring and summer catalogs, okay? That's important because that's what we're currently in. Second, you need the discontinued list. Now, this is a discontinued list, basically just amped up. I took this from this is from another consultant. She created this, so I just kind of made it my own, but it's a discontinued list, a little more easy to read. And then I included in this bottom section, like basically all these fragrances, you can put them in your club. Here's a QR code to my club. Here's the perks, blah, 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 blah. I will give you the Canva template for this, okay? But this is what I use for Last Chance First Glance parties, whether it's in person or through the mail or online or whatever. You're going to want to have this so they know what's going away. This is your number 1 incentive for PRV this month, is this. Like, this is the angle you should be working this, okay? What do your customers already love? It's leaving. We're either stocking up or adding it to club, okay? And by the way, if they like a scent that is leaving in products other than wax, they have to buy it now. You can't put pods in club. You can't put room sprays in club. You can't put laundry. You can't put body. You can't put any of that stuff in club. Major way for you to earn PRV right now is by utilizing this, okay? So you need spring and summer catalog and discontinued list, incredibly important. If you don't have this, they're not gonna be motivated to purchase because they don't know really what's going away, okay? They need to see it in front of their face. Now, you're also going to need fall and winter catalogs. If you haven't ordered these yet, get on it, okay? Get on it. You should do that yesterday. Fall and winter catalogs, fall and winter testers of the new fragrances. This is something that a lot of people don't get or they forget about, but I think it's incredibly important, and that's the product training guide. You should get a new product training guide every season. It's like $3. And if you don't want to have a paper version, you can get the PDF downloadable in the probably the training section of our workstation or marketing now. They just changed everything, so it's probably in the training. But what this is, product training guide, this goes along with our current catalog, and this is going to tell you, okay, this is literally like how to sell Scentsy, how to sell more Scentsy, and it's going to be like overall and in general, but then it takes it and breaks it down by product. So you're going to have warmers, and it's going to have things you want to talk about warmers, lifetime warranty, is it safe to leave on all the time, what are they made of, where do we make them, all that information is here. Okay, wax, diffusers, oils, fans, air purifier, blah, blah, blah. QR codes to more training links. I mean, this thing is incredible. And an informed consultant, an educated consultant is the best consultant. You're going to sell more products if you're educated about our products, okay? Because education is your best selling tool. If you cannot tell someone why they need a product or how it works or how it benefits them, they're not going to buy it. You got to be able to, you have to know that and be able to communicate it confidently. Okay. So that's what this is for. This changes every catalog because our product offerings change. And also it keeps the most up-to-date information. So you need to get the product training guide. Let's see, testers, catalogs, spring and summer discontinued list. Okay. And then the other thing I recommend, honestly, are the fall and winter new season sales kits. You don't have to purchase every single one. Like, for example, I did not purchase the body new season sales kit. Because I personally, that's not a category that I sell a lot of. I have an opportunity there for sure, but I didn't buy it. Okay. Just telling you the truth. However, and if it were a category that I like, even if I didn't like it, but my customers loved it, then I would get it, right? But it's not something that my customers are coming to me for right now, so it's fine. So I bought the wax new season sales kit. So that's all 10 bars because I think it's vital that people see them and smell them. It really does make a difference. I bought the clean new season sales kit. So it comes with the Scarlet Sunflower and the new, by the way, you guys, this scent though, in cleaning, I mean, I love it in wax, but it's real good. It smells like fall. It smells like fall without, I always call it Southern fall, because to me, it's like fall without the heavy spice, right? Because it's still hot here. So it's like Southern fall, because it's kind of like a bright fall fragrance. It's excellent. It's so, so good. So I bought the cleaning. I want people to see it, touch it, smell it, try it out. I want to sample it out. I bought the laundry, and I'm not even having that to show you because it's in my laundry room being used at the moment. The white amber antique. So let me give you like a little caveat with that. I bought that, opened it, smelled it, and I was like, this does not smell like white amber antique. This is weird. It smelled like creamy, vanilla-y, sandalwoodish, whatever, right? But then when I washed my clothes, holy cow, it smelled exactly like white amber antique. I was like, this is so weird how this happens, but it was a huge major game changer. Also a note that you need to take a towel, a hand towel, whatever, wash it in the laundry products, and then have the hand towel for people to smell. That's what sells it. When I did home parties back in the day, I used to literally bring washed hand towels that I would wash with the laundry liquid, washer whiffs, dryer discs, do the whole cycle. Because when people would look or see the idea of our laundry products, they were like, okay, but when they would smell it on an actual towel or imagine like how that would go for their own house, it was a huge game changer. And I sold a ton more laundry bundles like that. Okay. So wax, clean, laundry, and then obviously the home category. So I'll show you what comes in the home category. So you get 3 mini warmers this time. This cute little cactus guy. It's so cute. It's iridescent and it has little tiny gold dots on it. It's soups cute. Love it, love it. This one, which is actually like a showstopper. It's kind of a center. It's a black matte, and then all the little like wheat pieces light up. It's really pretty. And then this one, which comes across terrible on the screen, but it's like the golden green, whatever. Meadow. I don't know what the names are yet. I'm learning. There you go. Look at that. By the way, this is a trick. If you do events and you don't have electricity, you can use the light on your phone, boop, to light up a warmer. Look at that. Did I just blow your mind, or did I just blow your mind? Look at the difference. If you have an event and you don't have electricity, use your phone camera light to light it up for people, because what a difference that just made. Look how gorgeous it is. I think this is one where no two are alike and the swirls are all hand done, so pretty cool. You can do the same thing on big warmers. You're welcome. What a fun tip. You never know what you'll learn on Rockstar Rally. If there's anything you guys learned tonight, it was that. I love that so much. This absolutely stunning, beautiful warmer, which the catalog does it zero justice. This is, you guys, I'm sorry, I don't know the names of these yet, but you guys are cooler than me. So this is when it's lit up. This is all gold foil. Like every piece that you see out here is gold foil, but then there's also like this debossed behind it. It's an absolute stunner. And this is actually a little bit bigger than a lot of our like cylindrical warmers. It's a little bit wider. So it's very, 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 very pretty. Very, very pretty. You get that warmer, and then you also get this warmer, which again, didn't care for in the catalog, but when I pulled it out of the box, I really liked it. This guy, super pretty. So this is it's a metal warmer, but I'm gonna tell you, if you've had experience with our metal warmers over the last year, this quality on this one feels a lot different and better than anything we've had in a while. So it's like a white, it's got it's like gold with like a white patina sort of paint on it. But the light pattern is really pretty. Like I can see it all over my walls. There you go, on my face. How's that? You get that's what it does on your wall. Really pretty. So this is very, very, very pretty. Love it. super neutral, which is hugely popular in home decor. So all of this stuff you get in the home kit, okay? So what I just have right here is plenty to introduce people to the new fall and winter catalog. You can do it without it, okay? If you don't have the money to invest in these kits right now, it's okay. You can do it last chance, first glance without it. All you will definitely need are catalogs and testers, okay? Get your catalogs, get your testers. So that's a minimum, like what, $25 investment, right? Okay, so do that, okay? Don't feel like you have to have those things. I do like to have them, but they're helpful. Or if you don't even want to do testers, you can do the sticker sheets, okay? That's another thing you can do. You can get the scratch and sniff stickers and do the sticker sheets. I'm currently prepping my sticker sheets for, and in fact, next week's Rockstar Rally is going to be about my customer catalog mailouts and what I include in those, but their sticker sheets will be in there and I'll have that template for you. But basically just a sheet with all 10 stickers on it of the new fragrances. So you could do that. You can also prepare like a favorite things, like, hey, these are my favorite picks from the fall catalog. You can create something in Canva. You can also prepare a Google form or a Jot form to collect people's information to be able to send them a catalog and or gauge their interest in booking a party, joining your team, starting a business, whatever. Even maybe holiday products or certain Disney lines or whatever the case may be. All right. So we went over the purpose of Last Chance First Glance, the tools. Now here's the how. In person, my very favorite way to do an in-person Last Chance First Glance party is an open house. I like to have an open house where I have the table like literally split in half, okay? And I'll separate out the testers and I will have this discontinuing items flyer. I'll have spring and summer catalogs and I will have all of the testers of just these items going away. I'm gonna separate them out like, so this whole basket is going away. Because I'm really not worried about people wanting to buy Luna or Black Raspberry Vanilla or Vanilla Bean Buttercream. Like I'm not worried about that. I'm using this. I'm really, really focused on this. So I'm going to have the table split in half. So half of the table is spring and summer with everything that's going away. And if I have any in-person items of like the warmers being discontinued or cleaning bundles or oils or whatever, I'm going to have those there on the table. It's going to be basically what's on this list. Okay. The other half of the table is going to be like a sneak peek preview of what's coming. And here's how I work it. Okay. I want to get their sales of what's going away this month, and I want to collect that PRV right now. When they come to the fall and winter side and see this whole new side, they smell the new scents, they look at the new warmers, they whatever, look at the catalog. I want to notice as a consultant, I'm going to see what are they loving, what are they interested in, and then I'm going to use that as the booking incentive for them to have their own parties. Okay, so if they're smelling scents and they're like, oh my gosh, this fall feeling right or whatever, and if the wax is what their jam is, I'm going to offer them a free 6-pack of wax if they have a qualifying party for me in September. If they're obsessed with the tabletop fan diffuser, I'm going to offer them a free tabletop fan diffuser if they have a qualifying party for me in September. I don't care if it's home party, online party, basket party, Facebook party, I don't care what kind, as long as it qualifies. And you can set that limit, whether it's a $200 party or a $350 for you. I like to set it at $350 as a qualifying party, okay? And then I'm going to use the perpetual party reward to get whatever I've offered them half price. So if I've offered them a 6-pack of wax, it's going to cost me $15. If I've offered them a tabletop fan diffuser, it's going to cost me $15. If I've offered them a laundry love bundle that they really are obsessed with white, amber, and teak and they want a laundry love, maybe their qualifying party is a $500 party and it cost me $25 because I got it half price. Does that make sense? So I'm going to determine what the qualifying minimum is for that person. But the only way it's going to work is if you're listening and paying attention to what they're loving and engaging with them and using that as a booking incentive. It has to be compelling. Every person is different. So you can't have like a blanket, hey, free this if you host. It has to be compelling. If they're obsessed with this, you're offering them this, right? Whatever the case may be. If they're obsessed with the clean, you're offering them a free clean, whatever it is, okay? So paying attention, I love to do a Last Chance First Glance where I'm the host, collecting PRV now, really utilizing this discontinued list, and then using what they love from the new catalog as a booking incentive. I want to help you get all this for free and half price, but I'm going to extra give you this tabletop fan diffuser for totally free on top of, and then you can get all the pods you want with your host credit, right? Okay. You're going to use that as a booking incentive because you want to take this further. You don't just want to get PRV now. You want to take your PRV further into next month because this is how we build a business. This is how we grow. And you want to meet their friends. That's the whole point of parties, expanding your circle and meeting their friends. Okay. So that's what I love to do the most is be my own host and do an in-person open house. You can do it online. You can do a live video where you demo your favorite products from the new season. So you're doing the same thing. You're talking about discontinuing items and you're going to say, okay, listen, if you love watermelon tangerine, right? It comes in more than just the wax. So we're going to put the wax in your club, but you better grab a fragrance flower before it goes away. You better grab a pack of pods or two while it goes away for your car, right? So whatever fragrances they love, make sure you're utilizing more than just wax. Like find the other products that they come in and encourage them to try those other products. This can also be a gateway to future sales for you, a gateway for them to fall in love with fragrance flowers or room sprays or scent circles for their car or a different way or whatever, Scentsy pods. This is an opportunity for you to give future sales because they love a new product entirely, and you can help them find new fragrances for different seasons. So when you're online, you can do a live video where you demo your favorite products from the new catalog, but you're working, again, the first thing you do is still discontinued list, then you do a small demo of your favorite products, find out what they're engaging with, find out what they're excited about, look through the comments, see what people are loving. I recommend that you do a live smell session. If you're going to do an online last chance first glance, do a live and in-person smell session. So whether you have the waxes, like the big bars, or the testers, either way, you want to pick it up and you want to say, okay, I'm going to smell scent number 1. It's fall feeling. And you're going to have your catalog here and you're going to tell them that I just grabbed the wrong catalog. Of course I did. Jesus, take the wheel. Okay. He's going to take the whole card. That's what he's going to do. So you're going to have your catalog here in front of you and you're going to literally smell it one by one. Fall feeling is fresh blood orange, sugared cranberry, juniper sprigs, and sparkling clove. And you're going to describe it as you smell it. And you're going to list out all of the ingredients because when people hear what's in a fragrance, they're much more likely to have a better scent experience than just like, oh, this is fall feeling. Yeah, it smells good. Okay. Fall feeling is not a descriptive name, so they have no idea what's in it. So read the actual description, smell it, and then give them your take on it. So for me, fall feeling, blood orange, sugared cranberry, juniper sprigs, and a dash of sparkling clove. I totally get the clove here. It's more on the back end though, so there's other stuff first. I'm going to pop it out and smell the back like this. So the first thing I smell is that cranberry. I get the cranberry, then the clove, and to me, the juniper sprigs just kind of keep it fresh. So it's not like a heavy fragrance. It's just a really nice, well-rounded, fresh fall scent. It's cozy without being heavy. See how I just described that? I described all the different notes I smelled. I described how it made me feel. I described whether it was heavy or spicy or light or airy or fresh or woodsy, right? That's how you smell and describe a fragrance. That's how you compel people to be interested in purchasing that. Then you move on. Cranberry and cardamom, bold cherry and white cranberry mingle in a festive celebration with a hint of warm cardamom. Now, cardamom, if you didn't know, is one of the main spices in chai tea. So if you're a chai tea lover, you may love this fragrance. See how I brought that in too? Okay. And the only way that I do that is by educating myself. Do you see how an educated consultant is a better seller? Because I couldn't say any of those things if I didn't know that about chai. Super, super cherry. Like I get so much cherry from this. And the white cranberry, I think, gives it like a little bit of tartness, but I wouldn't call this like a Christmas cranberry by any stretch of the imagination. Definitely a fruity fragrance. The cardamom just makes it warm and not bright. It's not like a summer fruity fragrance. It's like a fall fruity, and I'm really digging it. The cherry is so nice and sweet, and the cranberry is tart. Really well-rounded scent. It's not spicy, just warm. You see how I did that? That's how you do a live sniff session. And you're going to go through all 10 new fragrances so people can be either intrigued or want samples or just straight up want to purchase based on your opinion. And I'll tell you, the more that you do that, the more that you do these live sniff sessions, the more that you educate yourself and are able to describe fragrances in that way, the more people will trust you. Okay. So you got to keep doing that and be, what's the word? Committed and continual, like in your selling and working of your business that way. The longer you do that, the more people will trust you. So demo your favorite products, live smell session. And I would do like, I would honestly, from the new cat, and when I mean demo your favorites, I mean from the discontinued list. Forgive me if I'm being confusing. Demo your favorite products from the discontinued list, really highlight some of your favorite fragrances that are going away, and explore all the different products that they come in, not just wax. Make sure you're plugging club for the wax too. But then I would do a live sniff session with the new fragrances, and I would pick 3 products from the new fall catalog that you're excited about. You are personally excited about. I would talk about those, and that's it. So if you're doing it online, that's really how you should do it. And then you should see who's excited about what you're offering and use that again as a booking incentive. So that's the live video. The other way is to do an online Facebook group. So we have in-person open house, online live video, online Facebook group, which is probably going to be the least compelling way for you to get sales, okay? Because just posts with pictures and words is so easily glossed over. I'm not gonna lie, it is probably it's gonna bring you the lowest PRV, the lowest interest, and the lowest future bookings, but it is a way and it is a mode and it does work sometimes. So you never know until you try, okay? And if those other ways scare you, start somewhere. Start with that low investment, like pictures, words, descriptors, things like that. Okay, that's another option. Okay, this was another idea that I had. If you wanted to do it online, last chance, first glance, you could do a party link, like just a link that you set up on your personal website where you send it to your customers, and it could be a mystery host party, okay, where you're giving them the link. Anyone who orders, they're going to get their name thrown into the hat to get all of the host rewards for the new fall catalog. But you can run it this way, this last chance first glance, where they order from the spring and summer all their favorite things. And anyone who places an order for spring and summer, you're going to send them 3 free samples of new fall and winter stuff. So they're kind of getting a first glance at the new fall stuff. Does that make sense? By purchasing the spring and summer. Or you're going to give them all 10 felt samples, or 3 actual wax samples, or a sample of the new laundry, like whatever that case may be, whatever you decide that you want to work out for your business. All orders get a sneak peek of samples, and it's a mystery host party where you give away all the host credit. So I thought that was kind of like a fun twist on a last chance first glance that is very low investment for you. All right. Lastly, here we go. Best practices. Number 1, utilize the sales reports for the discontinued list. This is how you're going to get PRV right now. Okay. Who needs PRV right now? Utilize the sales reports for the discontinued list. So if you go into your workstation under the reporting tab and you go to the sales reports, there is an already made report for you. It's crazy not to use it. Scentsy's put in the work, and all you have to do is click. Okay. If you don't take them up on it, that is your fault and not mine. And I love you, but I can't work your business for you. So go to the reporting tab, pull up the sales reports, and they will give you a list of anyone who's ever purchased any item that is currently going away. It's already done. You don't even have to know. Okay. So you go to get this report and you're going to personally connect with those customers. Hey, I saw you love this. It is going away. Do you want to stock up, or should we throw it in your club? Oh, what's club? Let me tell you about it. Okay. Or, hey, you just got a 6-pack of the watermelon tangerine pods, or someone is obsessed with coastal sunset fragrance flowers, whatever the case may be. Utilize this. This is how you get sales now. This is how you get PRV now. This is how you have a $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 month if you use the reports and do the personal connecting. Okay. So that's number 1. Number 2, best practice for last chance first glance, PRV now. Make sure you're being a listener and you're engaging in conversation with your people, whether that be online or in person. you have to offer something that they love as a booking incentive. And I know I've already said this a few times, but I really need you to hear me here. It has to be compelling. If someone already has 3 mini warmers, like offering them a free mini warmer is not going to be compelling. Okay. If somebody already has, I don't know, 6 fragrance flowers in their stockpile, like just waiting to come out, offering them another fragrance flower is not going to be compelling. Be a good listener, take notes, engage in conversation, ask questions, and find out what people want. Use that as a booking incentive. Okay. With this here, like just be smart. Don't give all your money away. It has to be compelling, but don't offer someone like a free diffuser. You know what I mean? Like, be smart about what you're giving here. Like, I would say a $30 retail max value. So for me, I think I'm really going to go kind of hardcore on those tabletop pod fan diffusers and offer those because they're 30, which is the same price as a wall fan. But it's a new product. It's exciting. I can get it for $15 and I'll do a $350 party threshold with that. But if someone, like I said, really wants the white amber antique laundry love, then I would do a $500 party for that and pay $25 for that. So be smart and don't give away all your money. Okay. So that's number 2. Number 3, look for joiners. Look for joiners when you're doing this last chance first glance and when you're really working through this month. You can be talking about the trip incentive. Look for someone who has lots of friends that are interested in Scentsy. That's like an easy built-in consultant base. Okay. Someone who works in a hospital, a school, a bank, a doctor's office. Hello. Super easy to sell Scentsy in those places. Someone who's a big spender with you, your best customer. Okay. Talk to them about joining. Pretty simple. And lastly, done is better than perfect. So don't sit here and plan out the perfect last chance first glance party. Just do something. Just do it. You have literally 15 days left to get PRV this month and utilize this to your advantage. 15 days. So don't spend 10 or 12 days like figuring your life out to make something perfect. Like, just get the report right now. Like, as soon as we're done here, which is basically now, go to your reporting tab, get the sales report and start sending text messages. Maybe, I don't know where you are depending on the time, but maybe tomorrow, or schedule them on Project Broadcast or something. But done is better than perfect. Just move. Don't sit here and get this idea and think, oh, what a good idea, I'm totally going to do that. And then don't do anything, because that will never make you happy. That will never build your business. That will never move the needle forward. Okay. I'm excited about what we have going on next week. I'm talking about catalog mailouts and everything that I put in those, basically like customer retention, increasing my sales, and how I do that 2 times a year. So I'll have all those goodies ready for you next week. I love you guys. I hope this was helpful. Who's going to go get some PRV? Yes, honey. Yes, hunty. Love you. Okay, thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys next week. Mwah. Love you, mean it. Bye.